Hello everyone, good evening and have a cool evening because the monsoon had arrived and you all know that the coming back of a monsoon, it brings a lot of coolness and being a chirping of the birds, it's bring a greenness to your environment, which is being really so interesting to looks and being so beautiful of the natures. It's so the beauty of the natures. So have a cool evening, and the thought of the day today is that the life begins at the end of your comfort zones. It means, I repeat once again, the life begins at the end of your comfort zones. You all know that what is comfort zones. Comfort zones means that kind of a comfort, it means where the things which are important for us to do, but your mind and your body are always trying to take a rest. It means you know that studying hard, or you know that working hard will give you really a achievement that what you want to achieve, but your body wanted to take a rest. It means you all know that doing exercise at early in the morning, it's really better for our health, but your body wanted to take a rest and try to sleep at a morning and not wanted to wake up. That are the comfort zones. It means if you want to make your life successful, or if you want to make your lives like that as you dream to be, as for other people's life, so it is necessary to have end your comfort zones. It means you need to be finish your comfort zones. You need to be wake up and to be work for your dreams, and you need to be work for your things what you want to achieve in your life. So the life is begins when you end your old comfort zones. So now coming back to the point, today I wake up at early in the morning, and after wake up in raining since morning, and so that time I'm not able to go for the exercises, so that I had decided to, instead of doing exercise that time, I decided to do some little exercise in the room. And after doing some little exercise in the room, then I trying to utilize that time on my studying. So instead of going for the exercise, I had just started studying on the room and studying some more topics as for the previous day, because last days whenever I wish to go for the ground for exercising, then it's at least half an hour or 1 hour is gone for there. Then that times I had utilized and use that time on my studying. And after studying, then I take a break where I had done a breakfast, and after doing a breakfast, I have just gone for the studies for the some topics, because as for the daily routines that I used to take a newspaper, and I discussed in the earlier video that I used to take a newspaper and where I used to read the articles or the different types of the news, because as per the, you can say that MBS parents, you need to be know more about the current affairs, that's whatever is going on your surround us. But nowadays after finish I had already completed my graduation examinations and I'm being graduate. So now our next focus to be our next goal for the further studies for higher educations, and still preparing for their examinations. So that's their lack of a time to be suit, or you can say that there are lack of a time to become connected again and again, because there are lots of times I've been going to be utilized there on my studying, because to be for higher education it's necessary to be get some entrance examinations so that I can get a good universities or good colleges for my higher studies. That's why I had used that time on studying there, preparing for their entrance examinations. So for their English is most necessary. For that I take an English newspaper. Last year I was taking economics time, but now I'm taking a Times of India, because economics time I used to get in my WhatsApp groups. There are a group of people where lots of the newspapers are coming at PDF format, that I used to read that papers. But so that I had taken on Times of India, it is being too costly, not, but it's being too cheap to buy. That's why I had decided to purchase this, and today I did read a very nice article that's really very good. I tell you that in the whenever it's newspaper is coming out, in there in the whole the papers, in the whole that you can say that there is a little of article is given, which is really so interesting to it. That's really motivate to me to work towards my goals or towards my life. That's today I do, and whenever I read that kind of articles, I always trying to be share with you, because that article is really very helpful for me as well as you also. So try to listen and try to be hear that thing articles and try to be implement that things in your life. And the articles which I had read today, that first let me see that what's the topic is that. I think that was the topic that you are one thought away from the happiness. The articles which I had read in the newspaper is the Times of India. That is that you are one thought away from your happiness in your life. You are one thought away from happiness. It means you can say that In this articles, this is given that if anyone asks you, suppose if anyone asks you that whom can you say that is so wisest, you know that wisest is Buddhiman, whom can you tell them he is wisest? Whether you are calling them that who is being so graduate and have lots of degrees, or you are call him that who is being very happy in their life, or you can say that whom, according to the Bhagavad Gita. According to the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says that the wisest man is that person who is free from their past things and who is being free from their past and their future's predictions or the future's events. It means he is who is living in the present way. It means you can say that here is given that Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says in a Bhagavad Gita that the wise is the one who laminate. Laminate, you can say that means that he forget neither about the dead or the not living, neither about the past nor the future. This ancient saying or the ancient things which is this ancient thing which is saying in the earlier that time, that is implemented today also, because nowadays most of one are the lots of the past event are being lots of the past event had been happened in the every person's life. There are lots of the events which has been so painful for us, and given or there are some lots of the event are that for happiness, for give us lots of happiness to us, but the most of one has been caught there. It means they are being always catch that past things events and always being regretting for that in the past I had done these mistakes, in the past I had done this. That's why he's never able to be overcome from that mistakes, and he never take any proper decision in his present lives. So according to the Bhagavad Gita, if you are people like that, you are not been caring about your past, you are not been caring about your future, it means you are still living in your present and be happy in your present, and you are the wisest person. It means you need to be focused towards your present. Whatever is going on in the past, let's forget that, and do not predict a lot about your future. If your current is better, it means if your current is better, then it is definitely that in your coming future will be a good and your past will be being a good. It means the life is as a journey between B to D. It means you can say it B stands for the birth and D stands for the death. It means life starts from birth and it ends to the death, and middle of that is come to C. Middle of B to D that comes C, and C stands for the choice. It means in our daily life or in a daily morning or your daily events, there occur different kind of situations where you need to be choose that. It means C stands for choose. So the things whatever is happening in your life, try to choose the right things. It means that totally depend on your choice. It means if you are choosing for any bad thing, then it's definitely that you are going to be regret in your future, or you are going to be regret the things which you have done today in your past events. It means so try to be choose the best good things which is will make your life better, or which you want to be in your life. Do not choose that kind of things which will make you harm or make you more regret for your in your futures. So life is a journey between a B to D, birth to death, and between the birth and death there is come a choose C, that is a stand for choose. So whatever you choose, try to choose a good things. Always try to feed your mind as a positive mindset. Always try to think about positive. Whatever the events is going to be occurring in your life, try to choose the positive things. It means you can say that in a one kind of meditation you can, so according to the psychology effect, you can do a one kind of meditation like that. You try to make a notes. Like that. Which kind of notes? That is when you can say that make a notes of whatever the positive things occurred in your life. Whatever the positive things occur in your life in the whole of the day, try to write down the positive things in your on a note of paper before sleeping. Whatever that's the positive, use the positive things, like you can say that anything that is occurred in your life. You can say about that you have eaten today snacks. You being calm in a very difficult situations. You are being very calm in a very difficult situations. This is really helpful for you to make you motivate. Or it means you can say that always try to take a positive things. Whatever thing is going in your life, try to choose the positive things. What the positive thing is going with you. And before sleeping, try to write down at least 5 or 10 positive events, whatever is occurred in your daily life or in your daily day, from morning to night. It means any positive things. Suppose that you can write that today I'll wake up at early in the morning. That is a positive things for you. Today I read at least one paper where I got a new ideas. Today I read one chapter. You can also write this. Today I'm being very silent. Today I'm being very happy when I talk to my friend. These are the positive things you can write, and this will make your life really very full of happiness, and make your life to see up towards your positives. So it makes your life really better, and this better life you can say that makes your future bright. So instead of taking up negative things, take up positive things. Be the lotus in the mud. It means be as a flower of lotus in the mud. This will really helpful for you. So always try to choose the positive things in your life. Always try to see the positive events, whatever is going on in your life. Don't focus on the negative things. These all things which I had learned today. After reading that I had done a lots of things as per the previous whatever I had discussing you, as per daily routine, whatever is going on, that I had done. Now I'm going to sleep. Today I read these articles, and I suggest you to implement in your daily lives. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Bye bye, take care, and thank you.